Thanks for joining us.
Good evening.
What's the position with these weather systems at the moment? Cyclone Debbie, that's moved through?
It has. It's a very slow moving system, so that's taken a while, and there's still a lot of very high wind associated with that system.
And a lot of damage, I guess.
Huge amount of damage, 200 kilometre an hour winds.
The power's out, of course.
Yes,
a
the
lot.
infrastructure's been hammered, Brian.
Yeah, and of course a lot of rain.
Well, the rain's been biblical. It still is. There's an enormous amount of rain up there right now.
Now, we're dealing with several weather systems at the same time here in Australia. Can we just go through them?
Yes, by all means.
Cyclone Corey, did that develop?
No, Cyclone Corey's been downgraded, Brian, to a light zephyr.
And I see that Cyclone Bill's forming again off the coast there.
No, late this afternoon, Cyclone Bill seems to be dissipating. It's been blown out to sea and simply might become just another low-pressure system. No power in it at all, Brian.
Right. Cyclone Malcolm,
yes.
Is that formed yet? Or is
not fully. A number of low-pressure systems are moving there, and it's way south of where we thought it would be. It's a long way south. So if it makes landfall, it'll be well south.
Now, wasn't some of the energy in Malcolm lost to Hurricane Pauline at one stage?
Yes, it was. And then a lot of Hurricane Pauline's strength was dissipated by a thunderstorm system that was associated in very high pressure.
And what was the name of the thunderstorm?
That was called Barry.
And how do they measure the pressure in a thunderstorm?
Well, that's barometric pressure, Brian. That's measured with a barometer. And of course, that's to do with the temperature of the sea. And that will put warm air into Malcolm, and that'll mean Malcolm's on the move again.
Should people be worried about Malcolm?
Well, people should always be worried by a cyclone. There's enormous energy there, even if it doesn't seem to know what it's doing, and it's a long way further south.
Which areas are we talking about?
The towns most affected, if it hits the coastline with any force, Brian, will be Dutton and Abbott.
Dutton and Abbott.
That's right.
So what industries are going to be affected down there in Dutton and Abbott?
The loathing industry, Brian. A lot of Australia's loathing is done in Dutton.
In Dutton, of course.
A lot of seething. Not just in Abbott, Brian, but a lot of seething is done in that whole area.
Yeah, so, OK, for people in Dutton and Abbott who are watching, should they leave now? Is that your advice?
Well, if it gets any strength, Brian, put it this way, you should ring your friends in that area and see if they need your help. And if it were me, Brian, I'd be packing up and leaving now.
What about in Abbott?
Well, in Abbott, Brian, apparently the whole area's in lockdown. Apparently someone's holed up in an antique shop, heavily armed, and police have advised do not approach him under any circumstances.
Even now?
Well, especially now, Brian. Our concern is for the safety of the public.
Yeah, well, look, thanks for your time and keep us updated here, will you?
Safety of the community is absolutely paramount. Stay away from Abbott.